Live from downtown Detroit. Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. It is December 1st, the start of meteorological winter. And boy, you can feel it out there. A little rain possible as we head into the afternoon. We've got the forecast. Karen, coming up.
Brandon, also Detroit police officers fire back. It is the second unprovoked attack on officers in the last 24 hours. What Chief James Craig is now saying about the suspect and the attack. But first, saying goodbye to Sergeant Colin Rose. That story tops our news at noon at this hour as we are looking at live pictures of the funeral. Right now, family and friends and officers from all over the state and the country saying their last goodbyes to Sergeant Rose. This week, Rose was awarded a citation for valor and posthumously promoted to sergeant. Our Guy Gordon joins us now live from the St. Joan of Arc Church in St. Clair Shores, where the turnout is remarkable, Guy.
Oh, it's so incredible and so overwhelming emotionally, I think, for so many of the law enforcement officers here, Karen. This really started at 11 a.m. when Wayne County deputies, wherever they were in the county, stopped their patrol cars, got off to the side of the road, turned on their flashing lights and their sirens in tribute to Sergeant Rose. Take a look at the amazing show of support we saw here at the church, the many, many departments represented who were filing in. This has been a very deeply troubling period for the law enforcement community. Just an example, overnight, a Tacoma, Washington officer was shot and killed. We have the assistant chief from Tucson, Arizona here. He learned overnight while in Detroit that 2 of his officers were shot and wounded. They will survive. And of course, in the past 2 months, here in this area, within the city limits of Detroit, we have lost 3 officers here. 2 of them eulogized in this very church. And Father Monsignor Michael Bugarin echoed a prayer and a plea that this must stop.
The violence has to end. We have to start treating each other as brothers and sisters.
They also remembered Sergeant Rose as someone who was constantly smiling. And they say that it was never broader than when he was working with his dogs, Clyde and Wolverine, and how he took such tender time with them to teach them amazing things in service to the community. But they said it wasn't just the dogs he loved. This officer loved humanity.
He had a passion for whatever he did. It was a passion of love in the midst of his family. It was the love that he had for his fiancée. It was the love that he had for celebrating and being present at so many police officers' funerals. The love and passion of being on the police unity tours. Over and over and over again, Colin's heart was all about the other.
Chief James Craig echoing that Monsignor, saying that this has to stop. He says that in his 4 decades of public service as a police officer, he has never seen a riskier time for law enforcement officers, and that includes officers here in the city of Detroit. We will have much more of the tender words for Sergeant Colin Rose coming up on later editions of Local 4 News. In the meantime, Karen, back to you.
All right, Sergeant Rose desperately missed, of course. Thank you very much, Guy. We appreciate it. And you can watch Sergeant Rose's funeral on clickondetroit.com. As officers from across the state are honoring Sergeant Rose, Detroit Police Chief James Craig is speaking out this afternoon against the second unprovoked attack on Detroit officers in the last 24 hours. This latest attack involved a gunman opening fire on officers early this morning. Sean Lay is live on the city's east side where it happened. And Sean, the chief says this was another case of officers being ambushed, I understand.
Karen, the chief is furious, rightfully so in this case. We could have 3 more dead police officers. Thankfully, we do not. The Monsignor saying the violence has to stop. The police chief here in Detroit saying the violence has to stop. The violence is not stopping. 3 officers here in uniform in a marked car, parked right here talking to a man, 12:45 last night. A guy over here on this porch stands up and starts firing at them in the dark. He does not hit those officers. Instead, he hits that gray house over there. Those officers, however, fire back over at him, hitting this house. And today, the chief of police is absolutely furious about this. Take a listen.
Sir, it was a gun battle. The easiest way for me to describe The officers and this suspect were in a gun battle.
Another day, another dangerous shootout involving Detroit police. This one, an ambush on the city's east side, Hall Street, just south of East State Fair. 3 uniformed tactical officers in a marked car on patrol, encountering a man standing outside of a car at 12:45 this morning. When the officers stopped to check it out, a man in the dark, up on a porch, opened fire on the officers.
And the thing that may have saved our officers is the fact that the suspect's gun jammed. He got 5 shots over and he couldn't get any more off.
That gunman did not hit the officers. He hit the house directly across the street. Police returning fire, hitting that man. He's in the hospital right now, and he is expected to survive. Back here live, that gunman is 45 years old. He spent more than half of his life behind bars in prison for a murder. He was paroled earlier this year. Again, he's in the hospital. He was shot several times by Detroit police, returning gunfire. We're not going to name him at this point until he is charged. That could happen later today. Karen, back to you.
Sean, I can't even imagine the scene with all those bullets flying last night. Do we know anyone else perhaps hurt in the shooting?
You know, the gunman was hit by return fire. The officers were not hit. Thankfully, no one in this house here, we've got innocent bystanders here that were not hit. 2 children were in this house with their dad. They had to go run upstairs last night to avoid the gunshots that were being fired. We'll hear from them coming up a little later on Local 4, starting at 5 o'clock.
What a scary night for those little kids. All right. Thank you, Sean.
That's right.
Well, it is a wet and cold start to the day. Brandon, I understand there are some flurries to the west of us, and that means they're probably coming our way.
Yeah, you know, it could be a little drizzle, could be some flurries. The temperatures are trying to make up their mind here, where we have well above freezing air temperatures, wind chills in the 20s and 30s, 40 right now at Metro, 40 Mount Clemens, 37 in Howell right now. Comparing right now to lunchtime yesterday, this tells us the 24-hour temperature difference, and we're, for most of us, about 15 to 20 degrees cooler. That's without the wind and the wind chill. Really, it's about a 25-degree difference in your temperatures out there, and that wind will slap you right in the face out of the southwest, about a 30-mile-an-hour wind gust. That's just an occasional little burst of wind, but the winds will be blowing pretty steady between 10 and 25 miles an hour. 40 degrees now with clouds. A couple of drips, maybe a little drizzle through the early afternoon, and then we'll have to watch out for some flakes and flurries. Karen mentioned out west, and that's where most of this is, closer to Lake Michigan. Little wedges of this breaking apart for us today. Staying on the cool side, we'll take a look at the 7-day. It gets a lot more active here in December. Karen?
All right, thank you, Brandon. A busy news day today. We're following breaking news out of Jacksonville, Florida, where a hostage situation has just come to a peaceful end. Earlier this morning, 11 people inside a bank were taken hostage during an attempted robbery. Police and SWAT quickly surrounded the bank, and after a standoff lasting more than 90 minutes, the suspects surrendered. All 11 hostages were released. Big developments today in the case against Mateen Cleaves as the alleged victim testified in court. Today was day 3 of the preliminary exam for Cleaves. He is accused of sexually assaulting a woman at a motel after a golfing event in September of last year. Today, his alleged victim took the stand and described what she remembers from the night of that incident.
I ran out of the room, and he came out of the room a second time and brought me back into the room.
When you were outside of the room, did you see any other human being?
Yes, I saw a woman in the window of another room.
Okay. And what, if any, action did you take in relationship to that woman?
I mouthed, "Help me."
At this hour, the court is in recess until 1:30. We will give you the latest coming up on Local 4 News at 4 and 5. The state of Michigan is expected to begin recounting presidential votes as early as tomorrow. Green Party candidate Jill Stein made her request official on Wednesday. Stein says tens of thousands of Michigan ballots did not register a vote for president. Her campaign has already sent a payment of more than $970,000 to cover the cost. But the Secretary of State says it could cost 5 times that amount once it's all said and done. Still ahead, deadly wildfires continue to rage in Tennessee. Thousands forced to leave their homes as the death toll rises. Now, firefighters could soon be seeing some relief. A vicious attack, how a surfer losing blood and time is able to get help after his board is snapped in half. But first, a police officer shot and killed in the line of duty. What the suspect did moments after the shooting that prevented officers from coming into the home.
Is it truly possible to build and even expand downtown without benefit of a billionaire's dollars? Oh yeah, absolutely, and it is happening. We're talking about a new spoke on the wheel of downtown Detroit, a true expansion, and I am so excited that today at 4, on First at 4, I take you to this street, an old street, but a brand new street in many, many ways. I think you'll be excited too.
A police officer in Washington state was shot and killed while responding to a domestic violence call. Authorities say the officer was responding to the call yesterday afternoon when the suspect shot him. He was transported to the hospital where he later died from injuries sustained from that shooting. The suspect was killed early this morning in a standoff with police after holding 2 children hostage in that home. The officer was 45 years old, a 17-year veteran of the department. He is yet to be publicly identified. Well, the death toll in Tennessee this afternoon has risen to 7 as wildfires continue to burn in the city of Gatlinburg. Along with the 7 deaths, 53 people have been injured as a result of the fire so far. The city of Gatlinburg, where the majority of the damage has been done, remains an evacuation zone right now. And while it may take a while for the state to recover, Tennessee native Dolly Parton is hoping to help out those families most in need.
Now, we want to provide a hand up to all those families that have lost everything in the fires. And to recover, we want to make sure that the Dollywood Foundation provides $1,000 a month to all those families that have lost their homes in the fires until they get back up on their feet.
Well, some more good news is after days of destruction, firefighters say winds have calmed down and they don't expect the fire to spread much further. 65-year-old surfer over in Australia is hospitalized after surviving a great white shark attack. The surfer was able to swim back to shore after the shark bit his arm and foot off Australia's east coast. The 10-foot shark also bit his surfboard right in half. It happened about 190 miles north of Sydney, the same area where a fisherman was recently attacked. Both the surfer and the fisherman will be okay.
New at noon.
Coming up, the Motor City named one of the best in the country. Find out what list Detroit made that will have sports fans very happy. Hi, Brandon.
Karen, we are now in December, and what a difference a day makes. We are meteorological winter, and the Great Lakes region, the coolest air in the country. It will continue to try to bring little bits of moisture, tracking some minor showers now and some bigger showers in the 7-day.
How should anyone at home believe you if they want to hire you? Give her the money back. You are breaking the law. What do you say to the people of Flint who say this has dragged on way too long?
I seen my baby. I seen her burn.
I'm so sorry.
I was okay. I'm gonna call Help Me Hank. Maybe he can help me.
Oh, it all worked out. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, Brandon is back. I have to say, I'm challenging you on this meteorological winter, whatever you said. Yeah, it sounds cold.
It is.
Is that right?
It's just December, January, February. Those 3 months are usually what we think of for winter-like months.
That's true.
Instead of waiting for the winter solstice,
right.
December 21st, it's going.
And you know what? It's starting to arrive.
It is.
You're right.
We got lucky. November was very nice, very warm all across the country. Too warm and dry in many spots, as we saw in Tennessee and parts of the southeast. They were just in a massive drought. But we are starting to see more and more activity. The jet stream getting more active here in December. And we've got a couple of decent shower chances coming our way in the 7-day. So it's 40 degrees, but it feels cooler than that. These are sustained winds, constantly blowing. Anywhere from about 8 up in Lapeer to about 21 miles an hour, constantly blowing. And then occasionally you get these little pockets or bursts of wind. That's wind gusts, and we've got a 30-mile-an-hour wind gust coming out of the southwest in Detroit and other areas too. It's above 20, and that means 10 and 2 when you're driving out there. Can be tough on high-profile vehicles. Occasionally we get a little glimpse of some blue sky out there, but these winds keep dragging moisture off of Lake Michigan. At the very least, the clouds are more prominent, but also a little drizzle and flurry activity cannot be ruled out today and tomorrow. About 42, feeling colder than that today, and same overnight. 34 will feel like the low 20s as it still remains breezy heading into tonight and your Friday as well. A lot of the moisture has been struggling here midday. We saw some wintry mix this morning, but as we look over in Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, the green means rain. It's just a little too warm for anything big to worry about. The air behind the storm center up into Canada is just pulling in colder air out of the north, and we're in this pattern for a couple of days here. Same kind of temperatures, just a little less windy tomorrow. Any shower chances mainly confined to our north zone Friday, closer to Lake Huron into southern Ontario. I think most of us are going to be dry except for a couple of flurries. Saturday too, but Sunday, boy oh boy, we've got a decent storm coming our way. Looks like it's going to start as rain in the afternoon, and then in the evening could be some snow. And another pretty big storm coming our way on Tuesday, and this one looks to be a little too warm for that snow. It's early, but right now calling for mainly rain Tuesday next week. Saturday is a big day. We have our Kidney Ball. It's the annual National Kidney Foundation Kidney Ball. The event is held at the Motor City Casino starting at 6 p.m. And this year, Foundation expects to raise more than $600,000. About 600 people there. Our very own Steve Garagiola is going to MC the event as he always does, hitting a home run every year. He's so good at it. And I'll also be there speaking as a type 1 diabetic. The links between kidney disease and diabetes are related, and looking forward to that Saturday night. We also have more information on the health tab. If you'd like to donate, that's clickondetroit.com. Karen.
All right, thank you, Brandon. A new report ranks Detroit one of the best sports cities in the country. Wallet Hub ranked each city based on how well their teams perform to the average ticket price per game. New York City ranked #1 in the country. Detroit ranked in the top 10, coming in at #8, something to brag about there. Their ranking benefited from the Red Wings, which was ranked the top hockey franchise in the country. Still ahead on Local 4 News at noon, why actually go horseback riding, I should say, when you can hitch a ride with a camel. Find out where you can take a tour with these 7-foot giants coming up.
Replay song.
All right, well, before we go, we want to show you how one man created a one-of-a-kind safari over in Nevada.
Just over a year ago, Guy Seekless bought 176 acres in Nevada with the hopes of starting a camel riding safari. And this week, he got it started.
He sure did. The safari is home to 14 camels and offers you the opportunity to ride or feed the camels, whatever you like. He says the camels are easy to train and have really a calm temperament, making the safari easier to run than ever thought possible.
It's all desert there, too. It looks
gorgeous.
Could be anywhere. They're in Egypt.
Well, we appreciate you being with us for Local 4. We actually had some special guests with us today in studio.
These are kindergartners from Charlotte Mason Community School here in Detroit. They've been great all morning with me. Some budding anchors and meteorologists.
Journalists and whatever. We appreciate them stopping by, and we appreciate your time. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here for First at 4. Good job waving.